Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the brand new Domination that just came out and whether or not it is worth completing here in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM, the ABC's Domination for Diamond Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Help me push towards the 40,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, tons of consistent daily MyTEAM content. We'd really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. So, Diamond KCP, first and foremost, let's just go look at that card. So I think that's a good place to start, is just looking at the card that is the end reward. So he is only 6'5" at shooting guard, so he doesn't have unbelievable size, but I think that's big enough at this point in the year. 96 offense, 93 defense, stat-wise, 84 driving layup, 92 mid-range, 93 3-ball, 80 driving dunk, 90 free throw, 90 steal, 92 perimeter, and 82 interior as well. So he's a complete, pretty good, versatile defender. 90 speed, 87 speed with ball, 92 agility, 84 vert, kind of a low strength, 65 isn't great, and then 92 stamina. Badge-wise, he's got 5 Hoffs, a total of 18 total badges, I believe. Which gives him Deadeye, Slippery, Off-Ball, Challenger, Off-Ball Pass, Set Shot Specialist on Hoff, Gold, Limitless, Pick Dodger, Glove, Interceptor, Mini Marksman, Shifty Shooter, and On-Ball Menace, and then Silver, Pogo, and Immovable, Bronze, Posterizer, Unpluckable, Lightning Launch. When you look at the badges he doesn't have, remember, he's mostly a 3-and-D. He doesn't have Bailout, doesn't have Dimer or Handles for Days, doesn't have Brick Wall, doesn't have Strong Handle, doesn't have Paint Patroller. Those are the 6 badges that jump out to me post-lockdown as well, so I guess there's 7 there. That'd be nice to add. I would add 5 of those 7. And live with the results to KCP if you do get him. Now, here's the real thing about KCP that makes him very, very good. And I actually happen to have Sapphire KCP on my salary cap team right now. Sapphire KCP's jumper is yick. It is fast, smooth, and honestly kind of hard to miss. It is a really, really good, really easy jump shot. And so this card is an elite level 3-and-D. Very good defender, absolutely top tier catch and shoot shooter. And I think that provides a lot of value for the card. Whether you shoot with button or with rhythm shooting, he is cash either way and an absolutely knockdown catch and shoot shooter. Movement wise, I mean, his fade is pretty good. I will say it's not unbelievable, but it creates a decent amount of space to the right. To the left, it seems to create a lot of space fading backwards as well. So it's a good fade. Movement wise, I mean, he's got a good escape. Behind the back isn't great. Drag back's pretty good, but a good Kobe escape with a pretty good behind the back, or not a great behind the back, but good enough, and a good drag back gives him enough movement to be a little bit of a secondary ball handler, if nothing else. And I think he's pretty solid, capable enough as a finisher. Like, good card. But the thing about KCP is he's not the only reward you get. Yes, he's good, and he's going to make a lot of people's teams better as like a no money spent card, especially if you're a no money spent player. Domination is the place to be. The reason that my main opinion, though, is that Domination is 100% worth grinding is, yes, you get a really, really good reward card in KCP who can help out a lot of people's teams. But more importantly, the amount of MT that you make in Domination is phenomenal. You get 10,000 MT per division. There's 6 divisions, so that's 60k MT right there. You get 15,000 more MT for 33 stars, so that's up to 75k MT right there. Then you get a Hall of Fame badge option pack as well, which is also very, very nice. It's going to give you some good Hall of Fame badges, so that's another great reward. I don't know what the last 3 games rewards are yet. That's not something I'm aware of, but you do in each game individually also get a badge, a takeover, and a shoe. And I understand this isn't amazing coins, but that's 250 coins for that shoe right there, 250 MT. The takeover might be worth a little bit. The badge is worth maybe 500 on average. So you're looking at 1,000 per game on these rewards potentially, plus another 1,000. I don't exactly know how much you make per game, but 1,000, 1,500 MT. So we'll say 2,000 MT per game times 30 games, which is another 60k MT, plus the badge deluxe pack that you get, which is 3 more badges. So we'll say that's another 2,000 MT probably per division. That's another 18k or so, or I guess we'll say 15k to be safe for the badges. So that's another 75k MT that you're probably adding just from the games and from those badges. Diamond shoes as well. That's another, you get 2 of them. That's a 600 MT. You can sell them each for 500 each. So that's 1,000 MT. 1,000 times 6 is another. I mean, you're probably looking at 80 plus 7. I would estimate about 200k MT from this Domination, which is a significant chunk of MT. And so with that being said, in addition to all of the other regardless rewards that you do get, the potential to pull really good Hall of Fame badges, the potential to pull expensive badges like a Movable Enforcer, or Set Shot Specialist, or things of that nature that have a lot of value, provide, I would say, a lot of motivation, in my opinion, to grind Domination, because you can make so much MT from the mode, and that's a huge W. But also, the games themselves are easy. they're on pro difficulty. It's the same difficulty as regular Domination was. Era's Dom was on, what, All-Star, which was definitely harder, especially against the really good teams. And you go against some good squads in here. Like, some of these teams are pretty good, but on pro difficulty, you can just shoot over them. It doesn't really matter. It's really not hard to beat these teams at all. And it basically just becomes, I mean, it's a little boring. Yes, I'm not going to disagree with that. But each team isn't too insanely stacked. Like, they even didn't put the highest tier card of every player. Like, Giannis is a Ruby in the first team. Devin Booker is an Amethyst in this team. So they didn't even really look to make these teams super hard. Overall, it's a low difficulty. You make a lot of MT. The player reward himself is good. I don't see, especially if you're a no money spent player, I see no reason not to grind Domination. Even as somebody like myself who does spend a decent chunk of money on this game, or at least has, I probably will run this Domination myself. It's just, you're going to make 200 plus, maybe even close to 250,000 MT from the entire Domination. Plus, you're going to get a really good player who's going to help a lot of teams. Like, I don't know if KCP makes my team specifically, but I have a bunch of Hidden Gem. I mean, I got Hidden Gem Alex English, Hidden Gem Jack Marin, T-Mac as well. Like, it's kind of tough for me to find a spot for him. Hidden Gem Bruce Bowen is also shooting guard eligible. I got a lot of shooting guards, which makes it tough for me, specifically having gotten Marin and Bowen for free, to find a spot for him. But he's a very good card. He's going to make a lot of teams better. He is a competitive level card. There's no doubt about it. A guy who's as good defensively as he is and has as good of a release as he does, in addition to being capable slasher, is 100% a competitive level card. I see no downside to grinding this Domination outside of the fact that it's going to take you about 15 hours to complete. The thing is, 15 hours to complete feels like a lot. Until you're sitting down watching football on a Sunday afternoon, you do 4 hours and all of a sudden you got 8 games done. Or you just knock it out over a week. You do 3 or 4 games a day, and you'll be done in a week, week and a half. Like, it's not something that's going to be insanely time consuming or take you super long in terms of like days if you just knock it out in your free time for a few days. I know it's not the most exciting thing in the world. Domination can be kind of boring, but the thing about it is, on a low difficulty, you don't even really have to focus that much on it. You could do it while you're doing something else, watching a game or watching TV or watching a show or whatever you may do in your free time. And so I'm not saying you have to grind Domination, but I'm saying there's a lot of value in it this season. And it's something that, especially if you're trying to make MT, is the place to be this season, 100%. I think Domination is 100% worth it. And I'm glad this year the Domination is more worth completing than it has been the past couple years. But I also think that also is contributed to by the fact that other game modes aren't as rewarding. So Domination being as rewarding as it is winds up being a huge W, and is something that I am a big, big fan of this season in my team. So with that being said, that is going to do it for today's video. Let me know in the comment section down below what y'all's thoughts are on this Domination. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back on more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.